I'm a nurse, and my dad's having a stroke.
She worked with that hospital.
And so they got you right.
Just like that. She was working.
There.
She was on surgery chart for a long time. You know, months, a few months, I don't know. Anyway, so after ER, the girl, because it's a miracle your daughter was here, because you're going to see the difference between somebody that didn't have the time and somebody else. So I was in the hospital, I think it was about 3 days, 4, and they put me to therapy. And then when we put it there, I saw the different levels of people there.
Patients.
Some people couldn't eat, couldn't speak, couldn't walk, nothing.
So you thought I'm doing pretty good.
Said, Lord, you gave me my little boy up here, got me this. It's a miracle. Anyway, they took me in there, and one of the therapists, they had an implant on me.
Yeah.
Right away. Anyway, the therapist, are you doing okay? And I said, yeah, I'm doing okay. So we're gonna go up a hill. We went up the hill. About that time, this went crazy. And the therapist said, he goes, we got to go back to the doctor right now. I said, oh. And the reason was, I guess everything got crazy, went over the top. Yeah. Like, oh. Anyway, so I wasn't there very long. I only had to stay in therapy. They said, well, there isn't much you can do because your face, I have aphasia. And that simply means you're scrambled eggs. I got scrambled eggs, man. They scratched up your eggs and said all the stuff is in there. And the therapist, she goes, well, you have a really good library, but the problem is you can't get to it. So I said, wow, how's that work? She says, well, some bridges will come back and some of it will not. So I was in there for 1 year, and toward the end, that was the time I was going to Mexico because I chipped one of my teeth.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, I'd like to go to Mexico to get my fix there. And they said, what, to Mexico? I said, yeah. It's a different, because they were fixing they were doing Kelly's husband, and they were doing 7 units, $14,000. And I said, wow. I said, I'm going Dr. Ramos. Yeah.
Lots better price.
Yeah, it was there. So I drove there myself to Mexico, and Kelly goes, can you do that? You can't do that, son. Dad, I said, yeah, I could do that.
Now,
I'll just take it easy.
You mean to say that you drove to Mexico?
Yeah.
From here?
Yeah.
From right here, or Carson?
Yeah. No, from Carson.
Carson.
And I was into Yuma.
Yuma.
Yeah, what's the name of that little town? Abachario or
Algodones.
I can never say that word. I never say it. I never can say it.
I have a block. You have a mental block on Algodones.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel today? How you feel?
I'm handicapped.
Yeah.
I don't have a brain. I don't have my hands. I can't do anything. But God, He said, no, you're still behind the wood cache, so you got to stay here for a little bit longer. And so you just keep building and shut up, buddy. So.
Are you in any pain at all?
No.
No pain.
No. No pain.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
But the thing is, the aphasia, you don't what the words are.
Yeah.
So when you have to stop and think about it. I said, well, I did three different kinds in school, and now I can't use any of them. That's how it is.
Yeah. You learn 3 different languages: Hebrew,
Greek, and English.
Hebrew, Greek, and English. That's right.
I led Spanish in the
High school.
yeah. I did. I did.
Well,
The only thing I remembered was nothing.
oh,
Nothing.
that's
I have
weird.
no way.
That's wild. Can you still use a hammer and a saw and everything out working?
Well, I did all that stuff for 30 years down there, and
Yeah.
I had a what's the word here?
Contractor.
Contractor's
Contractor.
license. Yeah.
Yeah, for actually 30 years.
And but physically now you can still drive a nail and
No,
cut a board.
no,
Oh,
I can't twist the screw.
You can't put the screws in with a screwdriver.
I can figure out how to do it,
Yeah.
but I can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, I did that with engineering the whole time I was in that career there.
So you're the brains of the outfit now, huh?
Yeah, that's what my buddy over there from First B. He says, he's the brains and I'm the brain. I do all that.
I know. Boy, it's sure good to see you, Ron.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Good to see you guys.
I bring condolences from. They want me to tell you hello from
Who?
Sharon and Cecil McLemore.
Thank you. That's sweet. I love those two guys too.
And Terry and
Who?
Jeannie Ramos.
Oh yeah.
They say hello, they love you. And Kay and Mike Melody.
Yeah.
They want to say hello to you and tell you that they love you.
He wanted to send my sermons and I couldn't. I didn't have the station to tell him I can't hear them. I can't work them. You know.
Yeah.
But I love them. You know.
Oh, sure.
I see a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Facebook,
Joe-
Bookface.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I'd like to get your permission. I'm going to take some pictures of you today.
Sure.
And can I put those on Facebook too?
Oh, that handicapped guys? What's that?
No, it's Ron Cowger, and there's so many people want to know how you are
Oh,
and where you are and what you're doing.
well, I'm okay. That's what I tell them. I said, well, the physical's gone, the mind is gone, but my spirit is okay.
Yes,
Well, that's
that's a
the
good
main
one. Amen to that. Well, Sharon McLemore told me, she said, if you can get some pictures of Ron, I'll put them on Facebook for you. So I said, well, I'll ask him if it's all right.
Oh, yeah.
No problem?
I'm kind of old.
Well, that's good. We'd hate for you to stay young and us all get old.
I'm 85.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
That's pretty old, isn't it?
Yeah. I was there.
I know what an 85-year-old feels like.
Hmm?
I know what they feel like because
Well,
I'm
you're almost the same, aren't you?
yeah. You and I are the same. 85.
85.
85.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's amazing. I never thought that.
I know. I didn't either.
Ever.
We didn't think it'd get here so quick.
I'll tell you something. A lot of this stuff I don't think much, but I had a guy work for me there, and one night he was a helicopter in Nam, you know, not Navi, and he was a helicopter. Well, one day he was coming into my, and he said, let me see your hand. I said, I liked him. He's a really nice guy. His name was Nouveau. Anyway, he came in and I said, well, see what? He said, let me show you something. He looked at my hand, and I never heard anybody did that. You ever had anything like that? So he said to me, he said, well, you're gonna have a long life. I said, oh boy, I'm in trouble. So I said,
A long life.
I said, really? He goes, yeah. He says, yeah. And he says, you're gonna have trouble physical your last 3 years of your life. There's gonna be a lot of medical problems. How are you gonna know that? He said, well, you have these little screws or
Yeah.
whatever. I go, what? That's bullpucky, you know. Anyway, I said, well, anyway, I thought about that about 2 years ago when she told me, she said, you're going to have 3 years of medical problems on your life. And I
Yeah.
was like, so guess what? I'm in those 3 years
Yes.
right now.
I know you are.
That's okay, but I'm ready to go. I do. I mean, I know I'm close to the shepherd because he makes sure he doesn't have me to get in the way. You
Yeah.
know?
Do you look for the Lord to come any day?
Anytime.
Second coming?
Every day. Every night.
You do?
Yeah,
You think it's near, huh? The time is near?
I do. You know what really thinks it?
What?
The time that we're in now is not church now. You know that.
This is not the church era, huh?
It's over. 1957. 1977.
It's over, huh?
Now it's the overlap from church to Israel. But the big thing is when Israel took the temple back in their hand, 1997, that was the end of the, what's the word, or not Jew,
Church, Jews?
Gentile.
The end of the Gentiles is over. It's now Israel's time.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what? It's so funny. It was like that my heart just changed at that time. I started going to this guy here, up here, Jonathan Burns. He's a Jew, but he's a Christian. Okay, we're all Christian. He understands that too. That this time is this time the ingathering of Israel. And it was like my heart was that I want to need that. And so I started thinking about seeing those people. I met him personally, Jonathan and all of us.
You did?
Yeah. And I took Kelly
Oh.
to Ethiopia.
You did?
Yeah. And anyway, Jonathan, he's fulfilling what prophecy says, that the Jews are going to start gathering into Israel and to Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're there.
Boy, the local news just had it.
Gathering.